What's up everybody? BC, Bryan Casella, another video for you today. Let's talk about a topic that I'm not, quote, an expert on, but I know how to get people into a place, I know how to market, I know how to sell, so I can impart some knowledge on you that's really gonna help you. Obviously from the title of the video, you know this is about open houses, and even though we don't specialize and do open houses regularly because we focus more on prospecting, I'm gonna give you some tips and a good strategy for open houses to ideally get the word out and not only attract buyers, like real buyers to the property, but you can also attract a lot of sellers and in the process become the neighborhood expert, all right? Now this is obviously gonna require that you take action and that you implement what I teach you, but these strategies can be used by anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place, all right? So let's say you take a nice listing, which is one of the first requirements. You gotta take a good listing, it's gotta be priced right, and it has to show well. If you don't have that, this strategy is not gonna work, okay? Nobody wants to go to the open house that's hidden in the corner with only one entrance into that community and it doesn't look good and it doesn't show well, all right? You wanna pick a good house that has good pictures and that is easy and accessible. If not, it's gonna make it very difficult for people to go. Remember, the key is facilitate the process. Make it easy to get there, make it easy to show, make it easy for someone to inquire about it. You wanna make it easy. Like the little easy button, click, that was easy. That's what you want to focus on. The whole process of buying and selling, if you can be the source to somebody that makes it easy, they're going to love you forever. All right, so let's say you took the listing, you posted it on Monday, you want to do an open house Saturday. I recommend you at least start posting the house 5 to 6 days before in order to facilitate foot traffic. Number one, do two. Actually, you could just do one Facebook ad that's sponsored. You can pay, I don't know, it's like 50 cents or $1 a day, post it for a week, have it in that geographic area. You can be particular about who you want to target, but that's completely up to you. I don't want to go into too much detail because the video will be too long. Okay, so the Facebook ad. Another one, you want to start posting on Craigslist. Believe it or not, people still go on Craigslist. I would do a post, if you're gonna do it Saturday, I would do a post Wednesday and then another one Friday. You obviously want to put it in the MLS. That way it feeds out to the other websites. You want to make sure it's on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, all those other websites. Now, this is where the work is going to come in because other stuff anybody can do. I would like for you to print out minimum 150 to 200 flyers, and starting 2 days before, so Thursday, if it's going to be on Saturday, Thursday and Friday, I want you to door knock 200 doors around that neighborhood, right? And you're doing an open house invite. Key to remember here is you're not soliciting when you do this. You're inviting somebody to an open house. I don't care what anybody comments on this video. I don't care what anybody tells you. When you invite somebody somewhere, hey, I'm inviting you to an open house, you are not soliciting. Okay, I know I get so many messages about the no solicitor signs in neighborhoods, the calls. Look, ideally, of course, you want to refer to your broker and check all the laws in your area. All right, that's a disclaimer I have to put. But if you were to ask me, do it. Do it, okay? You're inviting somebody to an open house. How am I soliciting? That's the same as a neighbor knocking and saying, hey, let me invite you over to my friend's house or come next door. It's the same thing. I'm just trying to eliminate the fear. I know people are still gonna give it a thumbs down and hate in the comments, but don't pay attention to them, okay? They're the ones who don't make any money and who don't want you to succeed. Knock on the doors and invite people, right? You're giving out the flyer has to be basic, nothing crazy. And in the process, you can go through the script, invite them, and two things. Go through the script and then ask them if they would like to sell or buy. You'd be surprised how many you find that want to or are curious about that open house. Here's the key. If you're gonna do an open house, don't do it for more than 2 hours. Do it from 1 to 3 or 11 to 1. Don't do this 4 or 5 hour or all day open house crap. That's what all the other agents do. And you're not average if you're watching these videos. Now, 30 minutes before, so if it's from 1 to 3, from 12:30 to 1, you tell people this is an exclusive. And when you say it, make sure you lean in a little bit and bring your tone down, bring your volume down a little bit, because this implies that it's a secret and it gets people to really gravitate towards you and listen to what you're saying. Hey, 30 minutes before, we're having an exclusive neighborhood preview that's only for the neighbors, okay? And I'm personally coming here to invite you. I would love to have you. Boom. You do that. Now, you do that Thursday, Friday, boom. Day comes Saturday. You want to get there early. I would say you get there an hour early, clean up, make sure it's ready, make sure the seller or the owners are gone. And that 30 minutes is going to be a great time for you to connect with everybody who comes. You'll normally have anywhere from 4 to about 10 or 12 neighbors come, depending on how many people you talk to the last couple days. I've had, sometimes I had up to 15 neighbors, and sometimes I only had 3 or 4 show up. But now you've become the neighborhood expert. Why? They know you, they like you now, and they trust that you're gonna work. They see you out there working. If they want to sell, they're like, I would love somebody like this to help me sell my house because they're a hustler. This is what I want. You've already aligned yourself now as high status. Cool. Now the other 2 hours, I've had some days where only 12 to 15 families show up in 2 hours, or I've had times where I have people lined up for it to start. And that's great because that tells the neighborhood, hey, I'm doing something right here. This is a hot listing. So the goal, of course, you want to collect information and all that. Now after, not only are you going to get some good buyer leads, you're going to get some good seller leads, and it's up to you there to set appointments. I've set appointments on the spot and then relisted homes around the corner, or now you play the follow-up game. But what you just did now was you condensed, or you took what is called an open house, which typically is very passive, into something aggressive and active that you can use to your advantage to not only grow your business, but actually grow your reputation in that neighborhood. I don't care what neighborhood this is. I don't care if that's your first listing in the neighborhood. And if it is your first listing, great. Think about the kind of introduction that's gonna be to somebody in the neighborhood if you're a realtor. Wow, they're gonna be impressed. And the fact that you follow me and you have a coach probably, whether it's me or somebody else, you study your scripts, you're sharp, you look good, you smell good, it flows when you speak, wow, now you're really gonna blow people's socks off. All right, this formula is simple, but it's gonna require some work. Now I tell you guys, if you do this, if you do the open house event, you do 1 or 2 a month, wow, 3 to 6 months from now, your business will be completely transformed. And later on, you can scale it down, and then if you hire people, you can have them do it. But you get the gist here. If you guys have any other ideas, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'm sure there's other people who have something to add to this, whether it's something online or maybe something else you can do in person, like you can call as well. I prefer the door knock, it's more personal and you'll get a better result. I've tested it, but experiment, comment below what you guys think, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All the links to everything I have is in the description, whatever you guys need. As you know, BC is here for you. Just shoot me a message and we'll chat. And lastly, don't forget to comment, not only what you would add to this as an open house, like a pointer, but also what your experience has been. If you had a success, share it here so other people can see it. I want this to grow and expand. All right, see you guys on the next one.